just unbelievable. It's hard to take it in that it's something personally I have thought about for a long time. I read in some of the tractor magazines that it was no longer on display in the Science Museum, and to me that was just wrong, because what we have here is the most significant tractor in the world as far as I'm concerned. That started me thinking, how do we get this to Ireland or Northern Ireland where it properly needs to be, and where better than with yourselves in the museum here.
It's amazing. It's a Hercules engine.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
I'm extremely happy that it's here. This is its natural home. This is where it started. I am emotional really about the fact that it's here. I think it's great credit to yourselves that you have managed to get it here, and great credit to the Sheldon family for allowing you to come here, because it's an extremely valuable icon, really. It's, in my view, the most important tractor in the world, the most important vintage tractor or tractor of any type.
It's been a privilege for ourselves from the Friends of Ferguson Heritage Club and indeed the Harry Ferguson Celebration Committee to being allowed to work with yourselves on this project. It's a very, very proud day for all Ferguson enthusiasts to have this accessible now for anyone who wants to come and see it, and where better than somewhere 10 minutes from an airport.
The fact that it's here will add massively to the prestige of the museum, in my view. I know you do a lot of work to promote Harry Ferguson, and will continue to do a lot of work, and I think this is the jewel in the crown, really, of the whole promotion of Harry Ferguson. And we want to continue to help you to promote it and to get footfall and to stress the importance of it and emphasise the importance of it.
On behalf of the Friends of Ferguson Heritage, I'd like to thank you personally for putting your shoulder to the wheel and getting the job done. Thank you very much.
The Ferguson Black tractor is the most important tractor in the world, and it's the only one of its kind, and that's very rare to work with an object that has that sort of reverence about it and that sort of significance. From last year we also started working with some of the members of Friends of Ferguson and the Harry Ferguson Celebration Committee. It's been wonderful working with people who have such a passion and enthusiasm for the history of Harry Ferguson, but also for this particular tractor as well. We value the expertise and the knowledge that is held outside of the museum, and it's about bringing those groups in and making them feel like they are part of the process.
Now it's here in Northern Ireland where the whole concept was developed, designed, all of that goes with that, the parts, a lot of them sourced here. So it's terrific. It's a dream come true, I think, it's fair to say. It's an absolute rarity, and from a vintage collector's point of view, it's the holy grail really of collecting.
In my opinion, it's a national treasure for Northern Ireland. And it's equal to the Mona Lisa to me. You know, like it really is.
It really represents all that is good in engineering in the past, particularly in the early part of the 19th century in Northern Ireland. It's a great credit to yourselves in the museum that you've managed to get it here. And it's a great credit, I think, to the Sheldon family that they have agreed to let it come here. I think that has to be always acknowledged. And we're very happy in Friends of Ferguson Heritage that we've played a small role, and we're very happy that we've collaborated with the Harry Ferguson Celebration Committee that we're also involved with. It's really the essence of teamwork, and I suppose it's the type of teamwork that Harry Ferguson would have been proud of.
Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure to have been allowed to work with yourselves on the project, and I don't mean that lightly. It's something I'll never forget to have been a part of. Thank you.